Well, hi there, friends. Welcome back to the cave. Day 45 after shoulder rotator cuff repair surgery. Today, I just want to report that physical therapy is now adding some new exercises every day. And if I'd had my head screwed on straight today, I would have had little video snippets of each of them to include in this video, but my head's obviously not screwed on straight. So the new exercises are some more of this assisted active, which means I'm not doing anything with like weights or resistance yet, not even isometrics. That's coming. But like I have one of those big, bouncy ball gizmos people had in offices a few years ago. On top of the pool table, I'm supposed to do circles and have it go up and down the table to the range that my shoulder will allow that to go. So instead of just having my arms out in space, they're resting on the ball. So that really helps. There was that. I've got, even though my room's door is closed and for some reason the edge of the screen is being cut off here. I don't know why, but anyway, I got a pulley. So the idea is I hang on to the pulley and with my good arm, I pull down, which passively causes my arm that's under therapy to go up, which is exercising the front part of the shoulder. So those were added on Wednesday, but today I got 3 new exercises at the physical therapy center. They had just like an aluminum cane. Here I have a 6-foot tall martial arts staff that I never did get any training in, but it was part of the equipment that my son Ken let me have. Anywho, the exercises are to use again my left arm as the mover and take my hands from basically laying on my back from my waist and getting up to the point where there's resistance in the shoulder, and then easily come back down, do that a bunch of times. The next one is similar to that, but you start out with the arms basically all the way up and stretched, and then I use both shoulders instead of completely passive as the previous one, and I do what they call punches. So I'm actually raising my shoulder up off the bed and punching out. Do a bunch of reps of that. And then the last one initially it seems kind of silly to me. I was trying to figure it out again today, but I take a staff or something in my hands with my elbows up to my sides and just pass it kind of back and forth. So it's getting the motion of my hands holding some kind of very light load and moving back and forth. This I haven't had any issues with the entire recovery time, so I'm not too concerned about that. But anyway, that's a little bit of a longer form update and a little more detail in the exercises. I'm personally completely loving the notion that I don't have to wear my sling, except kind of as a wound stripe, saying, "Hey, folks, I'm wounded here." So when I'm out in public, people don't get gregarious and try to slap me on the shoulder or something. And then secondly, if I'm in a position where my footing may be unstable or like in a crowd or something, the sling will help. If I actually fall, it will help keep me from doing things to re-injure it. So other than that, I'm not wearing it, of course, at all around here. Last note is I had my physical therapist reiterate that she doesn't feel like it's any kind of a problem if I want to drive. Big surprise. With the sling on to help, again, inhibit the tendency to want to steer that away, which my shoulder isn't quite ready to do, but I can drive, have driven, like all of us, one-handed from time to time. So there you go. I might be able to add a whole new level of freedom to my life again. being able to drive instead of, hey, Brenda, can we go someplace? Which I don't do, but, you know, we've been doing all this stuff together. Strangely enough, another side note that isn't necessarily shoulder related, but gosh, it's a beautiful day outside today. Sorry for the interruption here. Let's go check my backdoor weather system. And it is telling me right now as I sit here, it is 61.7 degrees out there on February 23rd. Wow. Weather's nice today. It's going to be rainy for the next few days. All those videos I posted last year of all the work that was being done in the backyard, you know, that whole area that I rolled out all that sod in, which, by the way, that sod laying exercise was one of the demises of my shoulder. Darned if, I think there's around 53 mole hills there now. Well, what we want to do is we want to get out our screen. We have a, it was originally, I think it started out its life as a screen, not a screen door, but it's this big long frame that we were using as kind of a manual trommel to separate rocks and dirt and such. And we want to use that. It's currently out in the vegetable garden, waiting down on top of some concrete. What's wrong with me? Cardboard boxes that were placed over the top of the planter boxes for winter. Anyway, I can't shovel. So that's a little distressing. The grass is already starting to grow out there. Right? February? So anyway, that's like I said, that's the long form update for day 45. My physical therapist gave me super good news today. She confirmed that although the protocol's steps are to be followed, you know, more or less rigidly, the timing is not necessarily. So the thing I didn't want to have happen is if my healing process internally, whatever my biochemistry is capable of doing from a healing standpoint, if I get progress ahead of what the protocol's timing says, don't make the protocol hold me back, right? I would love to get done with this in under the originally forecasted 6 months. So she said, she confirmed again today, not only can I drive, but she also said, yes, you're getting ahead of things, and we will track with that. So we're still moving ahead very slowly and deliberately. I'm still doing my home exercises 3 times a day because I know that builds that solid foundation upon which we can eventually get to the strength training, which will hopefully allow the repaired shoulder to function well and hopefully not ever get re-injured. So there's the plan. Day 45's in the can. See you guys tomorrow.